What's up everyone, ColdFusion here and welcome back to Devil May Cry 5. So last time we started to play as Dante, which was really cool, having to get back into playing as him and all of his, his crazy moveset, his style switching, the like. Definitely took some getting used to, but I think I'm pretty comfortable with it now. So we saw what happened before the events of the prologue, just Dante running through, killing demons and stuff. It was mostly just a mission to introduce you to Dante's gameplay, and then we actually, Dante having woken up from his slumber, claiming the Devil's Sword Spada, and just going on a rampage, basically waking up, I suppose. And we fought an awesome boss fight and freed Trish in the process, which also netted us a sweet new bike called Cavalier, named after the boss we just fought. And you're gonna see the bike's awesome. It's really cool. It's a fucking absurd weapon, but it's cool. And but before we left off, well, at the end we noticed that V was gonna tell us how he was born. Which is quite a sentence, not gonna lie. So anyway, we'll see what he has to say, shall we? Mission 12, Yamato.
Suffering defeat after defeat, that man's body was reaching its limit, breaking down. But he couldn't die yet. The man had a job that must be done. To defeat his twin brother.
Ah, I wonder who this fucker is. If you couldn't already tell.
Dante.
God, he looks awful. Alright then, committing seppuku, I see.
Every chain that does freeze my...
In order to defeat his younger brother, he could only do one thing with the crumbling flesh and feelings. He needed to separate man from devil with the strength of the Yamato. And eventually, the man became a true devil.
And that explains pretty much everything.
I've tried to hold together my crumbling flesh with what little demonic power I have left, but I'm approaching my limit. In separating and regaining my human soul, I've realized the gravity of the crime I've committed. I've realized how important everything was. Everything I've thrown away in my pursuit of power.
Is that why you went to find Dante?
Yes. Foolish. I thought that maybe he could change maybe fix. Maybe right my wrong. Tell me. Was this fool before you, right?
I'm not your mommy, V. You're a big boy. And you need to see this through.
That was almost a demonetization, if I even had it on. Woohoo! And of course, after Dante gets a new weapon, he's gotta flex with it.
How's that for road rash?
Good one, Dante. Right, so one of the things I find interesting is the fact that V is... Okay, so V is Virgil and so is Urizen. But they're two sides of the same coin, pretty much. V is Virgil's humanity, his human side, and Urizen is his demonic side. And it should be pretty obvious, but one of the things of note that's actually really interesting is the fact that his human side is weak, you know, not very strong, thin, gaunt. You know, his body's crumbling away because he has no power, and that shows how weak his humanity is compared to his demonic side, which he lets overpower him. Because his demon side is very powerful, and again, like, he just completely mopped to the floor with Dante in their first fight. Which wouldn't happen with Virgil, by the way, because, again, I wouldn't say that Dante or Virgil were on par. You know, at the end of DMC3, we know that Dante was more powerful than Virgil at that point. Well, maybe not necessarily more powerful, but... You know, with his fighting talent and his commitment to, you know, his beliefs and everything, he just beat Virgil, frankly, in a fair fight. Not only that, but what was I thinking of? There's something that's on my mind. I can't quite remember what it is. Oh, why can't I think of it now? No, I think I've just lost it. I don't really remember what I was gonna bring up. It's not coming to me. Okay, I'm just gonna continue. If I remember it later on, I'll probably bring it up, but I don't know, I just blanked. The human brain's wonderful. Okay, let's start. I'll shut up.
Unless you want to die, I suggest you get the hell out of my way.
Right, let's use Cavalier. Stop fucking backing off, cunt. So yeah, Cavalier's, it's slower than the other weapons that you're used to. And it's also a weapon I don't know its moveset all that well, not like some of the other weapons. So I don't really use it that much, but it is pretty nutty. It's almost like they perfectly time it so that you're gonna fall. Nice-oo. Well, I was just wondering how we're gonna get through those. We need the hatchlings. I suppose we'll go through the bottom. Just because there's more enemy encounters and stuff. Although, if you really want to just, if you want to, you know, get to the end of the level quicker, I suppose going the top way would be better.
And now I'm gonna play with. And now I'm gonna.
God damn it. I keep forgetting I have Royal Guard equipped. Oh my god! Where'd you come from? Fuck off. I'm jumping when that happens. I don't think this game is remembering how to do iframes correctly. I don't want to go that way, because I know it's going to do another enemy encounter. And it's only a few orbs. Let's not waste time here. Oh, calm down, calm down. I think there's a way to get up there. Without having to go around. I'm pretty sure. It's like using Cavalier, I think. I am on Trickster. No, that's not it. Well, worth a shot, I guess. Yeah, I swear there's a way to get up there. It's just like a, you know, it's a... God damn it, that's exactly where I didn't want to go! I just caught on, like, after I already went. That's fucking wonderful. Oh, I hate myself. You stay in there, buddy. Well, that was a pointless fucking escapade. It meant nothing in the
If I
end.
follow these grooves, when in doubt, smack it. That's your family motto.
That's a lot of blood.
Yep. Here comes the blood.
Alright, we got a speedster here. Buh.
Uh-huh.
Breakneck Predator, Fury. These guys are pretty infamous in the community for this game. Get fucked. Sit down, son. Which, I was just gonna say which way they're coming. Well, this is the way we're going.
Oh, great. Crossroads. Decisions.
Hey look, it's another spawner. Come on, quit it. Oh fuck. Are you quite done? He was having a bit too much fun. More blood. Blood for the blood of God.
Don't want to keep Mr. Demon King waiting. Gotta pick up the pace.
I think I remember what I was going to talk about before, though. In terms of the thing at the beginning, like before I started the mission, it was about Virgil. I was just going to say, like, the last time, chronologically speaking, the last time we see Virgil is when he's Nilo Angelo, and, you know, the implication and what a lot of people thought was that he died after that, which is clearly not true, as we can see now. Still interesting, though. I'm just wondering, like, what happened after we defeated Nilo Angelo, right? Yeah, all I was saying is that I'm just rather curious as to what, you know, what it was like. What happened to Virgil after that period of time, after he was released from his captive state. It's always satisfying landing those real impact Shoryukens. Really fun. Well, I can get through it now.
Whew. That should be all of them.
So I only need to get this hatchling, I think, if I want to open the other the other path. Yeah, I know, Dante, you don't really think much. Well, you do think, but you think with your sword. Think I can make this leap of faith? Wow! No. Okay, Sparta's sword was in the way. What a dick.
Man, this brings me back.
Yeah, there's another thing here. Secret Mission 9. Stay in the air for more than 15 seconds. That's a kind of awkward one, but you have to use Cavalier for that. Listen to the music here, though. very somber and melancholic. Don't need to customize at all.
Holy shit. Can't believe any of this is still standing.
It's our old home. Pretty interesting how the place is just completely destroyed. I not only think it's not only destroyed because of the tree going up. That's quite weird to look at. But I kind of think it's because of, you know, Urizen being massive and all, so it was probably tough for him to get out of here. Also, music's pretty jammer.
Ha! There you are. Hey, what's wrong with you? Hey! Hey, Dante!
The demonic power was activated in me once. When Virgil lovingly
Alright, Dante, when did you pick Rebellion back up?
I always wondered, why did my father give me the rebellion?
Okay, what are you muttering?
Over the years, I've been stabbed and jabbed by a number of things.
That's true.
But who would have ever guessed?
You lost your mind? There's a demon to destroy! Kill yourself later! I'll help!
If Yamato can separate man from devil, then what about the rebellion?
Wow. You are absorbing the Sparta!
Damn, those are some nice glutes, Dante. He just went Super Saiyan 3.
It can't be. Dante, you son of a bitch.
Now we have the context for this.
Be killed that easily. Hey, he's all yours. But don't let it become a habit. Win, Dante! Win!
New legendary Devil Sword, the Devil Sword Dante. Look at that bad boy.
Dante.
Let's go.
Dante. You dare approach me in that nowhere.
Okay, dude, I fucked that up. So we have a new form now anyway, if it wasn't already apparent. So if I'll talk about it more soon, I suppose. So if I hold it in after I've generated the power... Yeah, I'll explain it in a second, but it's basically our new ultimate form. Get fucked.
All this time, and you still don't get it.
It is you who does not understand. It has begun.
What's happening? Bad news! Gotta go now! That houseplant is pissed off!
The cloud fog is revealed in its entirety.
Oh yeah. His fucking shield the entire time was Yamato, which explains why it was so strong.
Matters not.
It's a small detail, but I like it. And by strong, I just mean durable. How it could take so much punishment. And that's it. Yeah, I was in the middle of a battle there, so I didn't really have much time to explain the new form. Well, again, two new things. First off, a new sword, the Devil's Sword Dante. The Devil's Sword Dante is combined Rebellion and the Devil's Sword Spada. Dante, absorbed both of them into his body, and not only did I give him a new form, but it sort of merged them into a new sword. And it's a sword that he can summon at will, and according to the in-game bio of it, it has a mind of its own. So it even, it has some sort of, pseudo-sentience that it can sort of help out with. And all of its abilities, it sort of, summons extra swords to fight with you, which is fucking cool. And also, the new form, which is called Sin Devil Trigger. However, I think... It's a silly name, but I think from the original translations it is supposed to be Shin Devil Trigger. I don't necessarily know what I'll call it anyway. But basically the SDT is way more powerful than regular Devil Trigger. It gives you a whole new moveset. It is your ultimate form, so a lot of the moves in it do absurd amounts of damage. And the way you get it is by... You have to... You gain Devil Trigger by attacking enemies and the like. Just how you normally do. But you have to hold down, whatever button it is used for DT. It's a left bumper for me. So I just hold down left bumper, and it'll convert the Devil trigger gauge into the Sin Devil trigger gauge. And once the Sin Devil trigger gauge is full, you know, you just hold LB again, it'll activate it. You can't recover health while in that form, but that's kind of a way to balance its insane power. It's rather quick, you don't spend much time in it, and yeah, again, like, the trade-off is that it does a lot of damage. I think some of its moves are kind of awkward to use as well. You don't really have the same level of mobility you do, you know, not mobility, that's the wrong word, more like agility, I suppose. It feels a bit slower than regular DT, but again, it's really powerful. I don't want to yammer on too much about it, but I just wanted to give it a brief explanation. So we have that now. So yeah, let's continue, shall we? Mission 13, Free Warriors.
Well, looks like no one's worse for wear. I'm just gonna double check.
Hey, where did that garbage god go? What is Urizen after?
He's at the top of the Clifod.
It's the other way around, Dante. This is the lowest level of the Clifod's upper echelon. Human blood is the source of demon's power. The fruit born through the Clifod is even more dense than the blood that created it. Its power is unparalleled. Even the almighty Mundus used it to become king of the underworld. V told me everything.
Yeah, well, that's a lovely story and all, but as long as we know where to find him.
Whoa, you are the infamous Dante. I'm Nicoletta Goldstein. Sound familiar? My grandmother is Nell Goldstein, the gunsmith that made all your fancy weapons that you got strapped back there. Yeah, there she is.
You don't much look like her.
Yeah, I got my looks from my daddy. That's about all I got from him. But based on his research, I managed to cobble this. Consider it a gift in honor of us finally meeting. Meeting.
Oh no, not this part. Oh dear God. You see, I can't tell if this is cringe or the greatest thing I've ever seen. It's both and it's neither. Amazing.
Whoa! Yeah!
I'll take that.
Dante, I'm gonna go too.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Oh, let you call me dead weight again?
It's
No
fucking
thanks.
still salty.
I've got all the power I need, right here.
You don't understand. It's not what I mean.
Let him go, Dante. Time is a luxury that we can no longer afford. We must chase after him post-haste.
What? Does that mean you're going too?
I have a duty to see this through.
Well, that's all you had to say, Mr. Poetry. I'm gonna go my way, and you guys can go yours. Let's just say that's the best for the cause.
Right. So this is a pretty cool mission. We actually finally get to choose between all three of them. I am actually trying to think about which character I want to play as. Because you know, a lot of people will probably lean towards Dante here. I don't think I want to play as V, but I'm wondering if I want to go Nero or Dante. Well, we got some new abilities for Dante, so I think it's only logical that we play as him. Now, because I got the new weapons, let's trade them out. Swap that out. Get rid of that. Also, yeah, we have Kalina Ann as well. I suppose we can put Dr. Faust in. I've never used that weapon. I know it's like a bit of a... It's almost like a gimmick weapon, but I never use it. Maybe I'll try using it, I suppose. I'm just not good with it. I'll just have to briefly look up the moves for it then.
We'll meet back up at some point. But for now, one foot in front of the other.
Right. Look at that. Fly as fuck. Alright, I just want to quickly check. Press and hold X. Shoots red orbs. Enemy is drawn red, also a stronger weapon over then. That's fast. Taking it from sound, red orbs. Okay, that's what I want to do. Damage on all enemies hit by set hat while absorbing red orbs. Okay. Pretty sure there's an ability. There's like a super powerful ability you can get. Well, we can try using it. Hello. You look very creepy. You've got mouths on your hands. Not a good place to have them. Chorus of Malediction. Lusatia? Lusatia? Right, I think I get it. I just have to throw the hat onto them. Because they wear the hat. It's a silly weapon. Like, it's mostly just done for generating a ton of red orbs.
Yeah, it stinks. Must be in the right spot.
So one of the cool things with Devil's Sword Dante as well is that my aerial combo is no longer... My aerial combo is no longer... can't think of it. I no longer have to have Swordmaster equipped. Okay, I need to unequip that. I'm just losing red orbs like crazy. Because I don't know how to use Dr. Faust, because I suck. What I was trying to say is that I don't need Swordmaster equipped in order to do this aerial combo, in order to do aerial wave, because it's actually just the Y button now instead of Helmbreaker. So instead, what Swordmaster does is give me the sword attacks like that. Oh, fuck off. This actual fetus of a creature. Stop moving. Nice.
Oh, what's the matter?
Okay, fuck off. Okay, fuck off. This is why no one likes you. Turn into a fucking Beyblade, Jesus.
Guts and honor.
Oh, that's a DMC1 reference. That's pretty cool, actually. Let's get some of that Sin DT gauge up. So that'll be ready whenever I need to use it. There's also an ability called Quadruple S as well, tied to the Sin Devil trigger. If I have my Sin Devil trigger gauge like full, and it's not activated, and I'm just fighting normally like this, and I get to a triple S combo, and I maintain it. At some point, my Sin Devil trigger gauge will flash, and if I press LB at that point, it'll activate it.
I can smell that piece of shit from up here. It needs to be flushed.
Yeah, it'll activate Sin Devil trigger just for a few moments so I can do a bit of damage, and then it'll send me straight back to normal form. And I believe it does it without consuming that Devil trigger gauge at all. So it's an extra way to like keep your combo insanely high. It's a really cool ability, but it's obviously takes a bit of practice to get used to, because you need to oh, that was some frame drops, Jesus. There's too much going on. Yeah, well, you just, let me do my thing, guys. Don't mind me. Motherfucker! Where did you come from? Dude, what the fuck? What is happening here? Let me see what's happening. There's too many of these fuckers. Are you quite done? Oh my god, that was actually perfect. What? What hit me? Well, that was a mess. Well, it's because there's too many of those chaos enemies. They're just fucking everywhere. Kind of annoying. Do I still have a... No, I don't have Dance Macabre anymore. At least I don't think I do. No, I'm pulled in back and B and it's not doing anything. Feels bad, man. I think we're pretty much done with this mission now. I don't get a whole lot from it. To be honest, I don't really know why this mission's in the game, aside from the fact that it can be done co-op. This is probably my least favourite mission, because it's just kind of there. It just exists. Like, where did these guys come from?
Looks like we still got a long ways
It
to
makes sense if you do a free-player co-op. But not if it's single player. And we're all dead. Rip. Like, seriously, that's the end of the mission? Yeah, I think this is like the worst mission in the game. It has like no plot relevance whatsoever. You could have removed this mission from the game and nothing would change. Okay. Well, regardless, that's going to be the end of that part. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time when we continue heading down the Clyfort in order to find Urizen, and hopefully we will defeat him the next time we face him. So, see you guys then. Peace.